Welcome back, Malcat Traveler. It took me 3 times to actually open the microphone. How are you guys doing today? So guys, like I was saying earlier, today we are doing Claude today for many reasons. First one is because it's one of the few characters Silver is actually interested with, and also because he's getting an update soon. Are you excited for Claude?
Yeah, sure. Let's definitely see it in action.
In action. All right. So all right. So yeah, guys. Before we are live on Twitch at the same time, so I'm getting that recording directly from Twitch. So yeah,
that's right.
I'm excited. You know what? Just because it's something special, guys. I want to try it. I want to see how it goes for the future. But I'm gonna enable the chat box. I'm gonna put it here so you guys can actually see stuff that's being written in the chat. If you guys like it, that's great. And then if you guys don't like it, well then I'll remove it some other time. All right, let's start with Claude. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. We kind of like switched place, Silver and I, today.
We did. I'm on the right. Not that anyone ever saw where we were seated anyway.
I think 1 or twice we did it with the camera. So guys, let's do it. So today, don't mind my party. It's full of like characters that are not related at all. So alright, so guys, I'll be provided the voice for the male character, and you want to do Claude?
Well, no.
Okay. Alright.
He's a male character, is he not? Because that's the principle of the thing.
It is. Alright, my kingdom's first Vassal. Meanwhile, at IDA school, a professor and a students are arguing. The students appear to be friend of Claude. Hopefully this quest is going to live up to my expectation.
Oh jeez, is that his usual outfit?
Yeah, it's kind of nosy here today, don't you think? Yeah. How should I voice it? It breaks time for the most of the school. You would be hard pressed to find a quiet corner anyway. Kind of like snobby. I don't think it is that. It's coming from over there. Who's that?
Look, I won't be satisfied until you've given me a proper explanation.
I don't need to explain myself to you.
I hope you're aware that this is going to impact heavily upon the upcoming student review that I'm doing of you. If you explain why you were absent now, I can let you off with a verbal warning and a written apology.
You do whatever you have to do with your precious student review. He's kind of a dick. Hold it right there. Oh! Hey, he left. Was that somebody that you know? Hey, childhood friends. We've known each other since we were very little. Really? What? Why are you so surprised at this? It's almost like you think it would be strange for me to have a friend sometimes. No, that's not what I meant. It's just, you didn't seem very close at all, that's all. We may have grown apart recently with schoolwork and such. Yeah, it's freaking warm in the room for like no reason.
It's me.
Speak, madam. What was that commotion with that student just now?
Oh, Claude. Hello. I wish you'd stop calling me madam. It's just strange.
If I offended you in any way, you have my apology. But as the king of Calcale, I must speak in the befitting manner. I must live my life in such a manner at least I forget my royal knowledge.
Oh yes, that's right. It's just what makes you special. I'm getting used to it as well, little by little.
I am forever grateful to this school for permitting its students the freedom to retain. Oh my god, he sounds such a douche.
No, he's great. Well, it's nice to hear you think so highly of the school. Yes, you wanted to know about your friend. I actually wanted to ask you about him, seeing as you seem to know him quite well.
You seem troubled by something. Tell me, what was the issue?
Well, to put it simply, he's been missing almost all of his lessons recently. And if he keeps this up, it'll no doubt start to have an effect on his grades.
No attending lectures, not something I can easily believe about him, if I may say. In fact, he would be the first I would commemorate for their dedication to fully following correctly procedure.
Yes, I'm sure you must have some reason. He must have some reason for this. But he seems adamant on not telling me. But maybe he would open up to you. You were friends after all, right? If you do get through to him, I would really appreciate if you could convince him to start coming back to class.
I will do what I can. Time to find out my whole friend so.
Jesus, you're making him sound like, yeah, terrible. Just awful.
All right, I'm gonna try to change his voice. I don't know how do I. He sounds like sounds like the guy from Harry Potter with blonde hair. I forget.
Draco Malfoy.
Yeah. You don't think he was just skipping class then? If he is the same man I know all this time, then I'll give you my word he would not. First, let us ask around and see if we can track down his whereabouts. Alright. First quest, guys. It seems to be a, generic quest so far, right?
And hello to everyone
And
who's saying hello.
Hello to everyone in the chat who says hello. Hey, what's up? She's cool. Alright. Yes, you are up to Yan.
Oh. Your Majesty, how do you do today?
Good day. You look ravishing as always.
Oh, Your Majesty, cut it out. You don't have to lie like that every time. Not that I'm not flattered, though.
I swore an oath to never lie to any of the delightful maiden of my favorite sport team.
Oh, Your Majesty, you always have such a way with words. Yes, I'm back.
Although you are a good man, but I could have you. Oh wow, okay. Although you're a good man, but I could have you
For treason.
for treason for looking upon your king with such distaste. Pleasantry aside, would you, with all your beauty and intellect, happen to know anything about my old friend?
An old friend of Your Majesty? Oh yeah, that guy. Now that you mention it, he has been acting kind of strange lately. He barely turns up to class anymore, and when he does, he's all weird, you know? He actually came to class the other day, but all he did was stare out the window, with a serious look on his face.
Out of the window, you say? From this angle, I suppose that would be the direction of the airport. You have my eternal thanks. It pains me to leave such an extraordinary lady after only but a moment, but I have pressing matters to attend.
Anytime, Your Majesty.
He's kind of like
He's so smooth.
yeah, no, he's buttering them up.
Yeah, but in the best way though. Like just the flattery, and he's not even being weird. He just wants information.
Real king or creepy guy who cosplay too much? Who knows?
You know what? I think he's smooth, and I think that flattery is one of the best thing that men should do a lot more of.
I know. Flattery gets
you everywhere.
Yes,
right. Flattery will get you everywhere.
it works especially good for you.
Correct.
So I guess I need to go to the airport now. Oh no, he's wearing the rooftop.
I do ever so love flattery.
He's a delinquent. We can tell.
Yeah.
We can tell by his open up shirt. Yeah. You want to voice the delinquent?
No.
I require a moment of your time.
He's a guy.
Hey, it's you. What do you want? I need to ask you some questions. It will only take a moment.
You think he's gonna butter him up too?
Hey, how you want from the other day? So sure, whatever. What do you want to know? Your acquaintance with my old friends, I believe. Your pal? Yeah, I seen that guy's around. Guys thinks around here talking to some other guy. Not the kind of guy anyone with sense would be talking to either. I do not follow. Just a group of kids, up nothing good. Sure they can act normal enough around school, but outside they're involved in some shady stuff. Now you have to understand, I'm just talking to myself here, right? But recently, they've been sliding the vice for dirt cheap. And when I say dirt, I mean filthy. Beats me how they get their supplies, let alone how they're making any profit though. Interesting. If they're able to do all this legally, I may just consider them part of my own country's economy. What? Ha! I thought the word legal came across their mind at any point of this. That this has been a valuable information. How am I repay this debt?
This deed.
Sorry. Forget about it. I didn't sell you nothing. And I sure didn't rat nobody either. I was just mumbling into the wind, got it? Forgive my blunder. I still quite haven't grasped the intricacy of how your group works. Get it soon enough. Speaking of which, you fit in well here, even though you're hanging with us. Ha ha ha. Well, that life does seem to have its merits. I am destined to walk the path of royalty, a bright beacon to one and all.
Good for you, Claude.
I mean, you might be overdoing it a little bit, dude, but you know.
Don't take his light and his confidence.
Right, Aldo. Let us proceed. The information we have gathered so thus far. Instead of being in lecture, he has been meeting with the shady lots of the rooftop. And even when he was present in the classroom, he would just stare towards the airport, a troubled look on his face. I mean, do you think he might be at the airport? He may just be. And it is safe for us to assume that it is not merely to marvel at the majesty of mankind is taking flight. I have a feeling those shady people he's meeting or involved in this somehow. Want to check out the airport now? Of course, regardless of who is involved. It would take no less than an army to stop me. How come he's not your favorite character?
I like him. He's living his truth, that's for sure. He's out there just, doing his thing. And he has the strong belief in himself and his dreams. I respect that completely.
Okay. Good for him. All right.
Yeah.
I need to go to the airport.
I think he just referred to himself as a shining beacon.
Yes.
So, yeah, you know what? Respect, dude. If more people felt that way about themselves, I think the world would be a better place. For real.
All right, let's go to the airport. It's been a long time since I've been here, so...
I go there for fishing all the time.
I know. I know. You're weird.
No. You're
right.
weird.
I do not understand. He should be here. There. Wait, isn't that him?
You're making him sound like a complete lunatic.
Who? Claude or
Yeah.
Aldo? Yeah. So my conjurer were correct, as much as I willed them not to be.
Oh, you know he's shady because he's wearing a hat.
Yeah. Do his voice. Do his voice.
Oh, then he's named Troublemaker.
He's named Troublemaker. So do a Troublemaker kid.
So, you know what to do. And no diverging from the plan. Once everything's done, we meet at the entrance. And don't think about trying to get away this late in the game.
I get it. You don't need to worry about me. You also can tell he's evil because he has like...
The eyebrows.
The eyebrows.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that looks pretty serious. Are you sure we shouldn't have jumped him? Wait a moment, Aldo. What? Why? I thought you came here to save him. We did. However, to really be of any assistance, we have to understand the cause of his problem. I see. So you're saying we should just follow him for now and make sure that he doesn't get into trouble? This is why I like you, Aldo. Always quick on the uptake. Well then, let us not waste any more times. Claude, what are you doing? You're normally supposed to stay hidden when you follow somebody. Isn't that right? I tell you, this talking is a droll affair indeed.
Oh,
Quite unbecoming of a king.
I love him.
I am generally of a want to leave this kind of work to the other better suited.
Oh, good for him.
What? No, I mean, I'm saying that you need to lower your voice and stay unnoticed. You know, you have to be ninja. Hold on. I'll leave all that cloak and dagger dirty work to you. I will do things the way I always have. And it never let me down through far. Wait, what are you talking about? It's pointless just me hiding. No.
And that's how the conversation ends?
Yes. Okay, I don't remember how to get there, so. Alright. He's actually funny.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a droll affair indeed. Quite unbecoming of a king.
I'll leave the cloak and daggers up to you, Aldo.
The cloak and dagger dirty work,
Yeah.
he called it.
Oh, Krevos is here. Hello.
Not going to surrender, are you?
See, that I find quite annoying, that you can't skip the random encounters with the level 6 creatures. Like, when obviously... Like, there should be ways, like, in Dragon Quest, right? Like, the lower level enemies will run away from you, and then sometimes if you encounter them, the battle will just end itself.
I could equip items that makes the that makes the random encounters lower, but whatever. So, what do you think your friend is up to here? Oh, evil crates. I have come to several conclusions, 5 to be exact, of which the first is the most dire.
He's on drugs.
What? Okay. Alright, sounds like you got a good idea of what's happening. What's the first possibility? That my friends came here every day to... What? Alright, that my friend comes here every day to satiate his incessant need to carry these container, all of which has given name too. You guys are not seeing my face, but wow, I was not expecting that. No, why would you ever consider that, and how is that even, like, how's that your worst outcome? Oh dear Aldo, it was just a joke. Now then, I do believe we will soon become privy to what my old friend has been up to all this time. Wait, is he stealing good from that container? I knew he had to be something like this, but by the poor job he's doing of it, perhaps it is the first time as well. What do you want to do?
Just walk up to him, man. He's right there.
I have seen all I need to see. Now, I shall convince him to see the horrors of his way.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a plan?
Yeah, just walk up to him, although he's overthinking it.
Not as such. But that has never stopped me from achieving greatness before.
Good Claude.
If we can't talk man to man, I know I can break through and make him see reasons.
You go.
Where do you even get this confidence from?
He's a king, man.
Oh, there, my good friend of old. Whatever brings you here.
Oh, I'm gonna say that tomorrow when Paku gets here. Oh, there, my good friend of old.
Whatever brings you, whatever brings you
Ow,
out
my
of all
chest.
this way. Claude, what are you here? I am wherever I wish myself to be. But this is not important right now. Tell me, what are you doing all this way out here? I hope it's not something that would make me regret my friendship with you. It got nothing to do with you. And that is where you are wrong. I rule this realm, and as such, everything that happened here is my business. This world revolves around my friend.
I think he and I would be great friends. He would be a great addition to my girls' brunch.
I think you
with
have him
mimosa.
I think you have him in your party, actually.
I sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This world revolves around me, my friend. Spare me the king axe this time, okay? Just leave me alone. I wish not be doing that either. I know something troubles you. Tell me, what concerns you? There is no need to suffer alone. I will do whatever it is in my power to hate you. You just don't get it, do you? I'm saying you should stick your nose in where it doesn't belong. Please stop, come back. Fleeing from his king? He has always been the stubborn subject. No matter, I will rescue you from whatever predicament you may be facing. He really means a lot to you, huh? I never thought you'd see you guys... I never thought I'd see you get as passionate as this. Of course, it is only natural that I am so invested in my friend's welfare. I made a note, after all, to protect him, no matter what. Then, let's go after him before anything bad happens. Right. They talk about meeting near the entrance. Let us make haste there.
Let us make haste. Another thing I love to say.
Alright, let's, I want to stay away from Krevos, because Krevos has bad luck, guys.
No, I like him.
Really?
Yeah, he's one of my favorite designs.
Really?
Yeah, I have something with
Scientists?
scientist characters in like fantasy universes.
Oh.
I think they're really cool.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
The entrance, like the entrance of what actually? They say like, oh, you might be I might be at the entrance, the entrance of the airport. I'm gonna go here. No, this is the
He reminds me of Lexus from Lucia 2.
This is the cafe for L'Avion Rose. I got a brain fart, guys. Sorry, I don't remember where the entrance is. It's all part of the charm, right? Finding the right place. I think it's in... We'll go to the airport.
In old school RPGs, it was part of the charm. In your face, Chris.
The entrance. There you go.
Oh, here we are.
Conclusion of the first quiz, guys.
Oh, wow. That was unbelievably short.
Yeah. They're there.
Okay. Looks like we got everything on the list. Take this to the warehouse in Gamma.
These criminals appear to be more organized than I had given them credit for. This makes things tougher. What do you think we should do? Even if they were a squadron of synth human, my plan stays as they are. Which are? Take this prime opportunity to bring down the entire group of thieves. And there is only one way to go about that. Hard, fast, head on. Ready yourself for a skirmish, Haldo. You know, it's like whenever I'm out with you, things always get a bit over the top. It's like watching a play.
Aww. See, this is such a compliment. If I were Claude, I'd be like, thanks, Aldo, I know. What do you want, eh? We're having a little talk right now. So be a good boy and go somewhere else.
I will have to refuse. In fact, I have business with you.
Just what is this guy babbling about?
Claude, why are you here? Old friend of mine, just leave this to me. Now, I don't doubt you have all had your hand quite full with the insipid and droll task of transporting stolen goods around.
How do you know that?
Did you really think your antics would go unnoticed, working so blatantly? With a plan so fraught with shortcomings, the wise choice would be to call it a quit while you're still able.
You got another thing coming if you think we're giving this up.
I had hoped you would be able to understand the paltry risk and return involved in such an enterprise.
Risk? The only risk I see here now is you. We shut that mouth of yours, then there ain't no more risk. Get those things out of here already.
Oh wait, no!
Gonna be like level.
Yeah.
High versatility.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, they're dead. I mean, legit. I almost died there, by the way. It was, yeah. Was that it?
Even with all those drones, you didn't even flinch.
If you swear to never trouble my friends again, I will permit your retreat from here.
Don't think you've hurt.
Just stop there. I have no time, nor the patience to listen to your poorly conceived retort.
Oh, he really doesn't. He's a king.
Wow, I actually like it. Are you sure it's okay to do that? I merely said I would allow them to escape from here. I received the warrant for their arrest already. Wow, that was kind of sneaky, actually. Deception and trickery are all part of being a king, Aldo.
He knows what's going on.
Why did you do this? I would like to ask the same. Why would a man of your standard resort to such a lowly crime? I got picked up for my hacking abilities. Then at some point they tricked me into accessing a certain domain illegally. Since then, they've been using that to blackmail me into working for them. I thought it must have been something like that, but why would you not come to me for help? You're a school elite, and I'm just a flunky who knows their way around a keyboard. I didn't think you were ever aware of my existence anymore. So why did you go all of this trouble for me exactly?
Does he have a heart of gold too?
A king must protect his retainers. Retainers what? Wait, you don't mean...
Oh, that's gonna be their childhood promise.
Yeah. Claude, what are you going to do when we graduate from here? I think I'm going to be an electronic engineer or a programmer. You should already know. I speak of it regularly enough. I intend to become king to restore the lost country of my people. Haha, not that old story again. Wait, you're serious, aren't you? Is there ever a moment that I am not? But a kingdom? You haven't forgotten, haven't you? And after I have told you the tales so many times, right below where we stand now, below this floating metropolis, there's another land. To many it was known as Kelkel, a small but prosperous kingdom. However, the price of our prosperity was jealousy contempt. Kelkel was destroyed by the very same people it's called its neighbor. I remember now. And you're a descendant of the only surviving royal who managed to escape the attack, right? So you've been listening, the descendant of a king unable to protect his country, and more importantly, his people. The Kelkel name is both my proud heritage and a mark of my failure. That was your ancestral fault, not yours. A king must inherit all of this. All of his ancestors leave behind their glory and their misdeed. Yet, I am a king without a kingdom, without his people. I have been stripped bare. That does sound lonely. How about this then? I'll become your first retainer, but only once you really become a king. Are you sure? Even as my retainer, there is no glory for you to claim. You realize? I don't need any of that. I just want to see what it would be like for a king to rule in its day and age. In that case, I anoint you as my retainer of my kingdom. I, Claude, rightful king of Kelkel, accept your gracious offer and devotion. Whatever strife you may face, I swear an oath to protect you with all my power. Bit over the top, don't you think?
I wouldn't have it any other way, my good man. So it begs one question. Is he making all of this up?
I don't know.
Is he making all this up and he's like just super deranged? But, you know, I like his, even if he is, the confidence hurts no one.
True that.
So.
True that. You mean you risk your life for me just because you of a few stupid word? I would not say that my life was ever in any real danger. But as a note is a note, I swear to protect you, and it's only natural I do everything I can to keep true to this. I will never go back to my word.
Good for him.
That would diminish any faith in me as a king, even if you yourself were to forget. Oh, good one. Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's right. You've always been like this, ever since we were young. You say the most ridiculous thing with a straight face, but you're crazy enough to see them through. Crazy? What insolence toward your king? No, even worse. Being the truth, that would make it the leaking of a state secret. And there you go and start quipping like that. It is time. I take my leave now. Forget about those people. They will not trouble you any longer. Aldo, let us head off. Wait. If I'm a subject, no, a retainer of your kingdom, then I can't just allow myself to be protected. I have to give something back. I have pledged my loyalty to you, but I have no idea how to be of your service. You're seriously about rebuilding your kingdom, aren't you? In that case, I want to hear how you intend to do that. Once I tell you, there is no going back. Can you make that commitment? You just made me want to hear all of it more now. Very well. Today marks the first true step towards the revival of my kingdom. Now, as you so wish, I shall unveil my tenacious plan for a new glorious kingdom. To be fair, I'm still like on the fence. Well, I mean, it's not exactly what I call a normal friendship, but if it works for them. So to be fair, I'm still like unsure if he's making this up or if it's actual kingdom, because I never heard of Kel in the game before. So yeah. Alright guys, that being said, what did you think of that first quest?
I thought that the character himself was really fun. Yeah, so he's a fun guy. His whole like personality and the way that he speaks, his lines are very good. So yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's funny, like if he's actually king, that would also be like a fun quest, but if he's actually just like delusional and a little bit insane, that would actually make the quest way better, because he believes.
He's not hurting anyone.
No, exactly.
Like he's just like he is this ardent belief in himself, and I like it. I dig it.
I'm actually kind of cool that we're gonna do part 2. All right, guys. That being said, if you like what we do, please the subscribe button and the like button, and we'll see you guys next time.